are you all? Hope you're all keeping well. Thought we'd move on to the next kata, and that one is Bassai Sho, to storm the fortress minor. Now there are two Bassai katas. There's Bassai Dai, to storm the fortress major, which in our club and on our syllabus you learned for brown belt for 3rd Q. You then repeat that kata at 1st Dan, so you don't stop working on Bassai Dai. For 2nd Dan you learn Bassai Sho, and you perform Bassai Sho for 2nd Dan. The Bassai katas are very old. They come from Master Oyedamari, but as with Kankudai, Master Itosu came along and used the older forms of these katas. He used Kankudai, or otherwise known as Kushanku, to create the Heian katas. The 5 Heian katas were taken from one big long kata, Kankudai, and he took the older version of Bassai Dai. He worked on that, and he also created Bassai Sho, which is the kata that we are going to do today. It's not a particularly long kata, but it has some quite precise and exact hand movements, which are quite complicated. So, don't be too tough on yourself. It's not an easy kata. It's a fairly relatively easy pattern, but in terms of hand movements and hip movements, it's quite complex. So the kata starts from Shizentai, and you pull your feet together into Hei Sokadachi. Now this is parallel stance, and I remember this, Hei Sokadachi, because you're putting your socks together. I haven't got socks on, but it helps me remember it. So Hei Sokadachi, parallel stance, feet together. At the same time, hands come together. My left hand is on top of my right hand. They're just open, knife hand blocks. Left is on top of the right. Now if you can see here, it's a slight X. There isn't one directly on top of the other one. It's just slotted in nicely into that little crook there in my wrist, so it's down here. It's slightly lower, I'm just holding up for the camera. Relaxed shoulders, down, together. Left hand on top of right. So from Yoi, right foot draws in, left hand on top of right. Now my left hand is going to press on the back of my right hand and bring it back to my left hip from here. So press back. From here, press back. Okay, Yoi, itch. Now we're going to drive forward, coming up and round. We're dropping up and round. The hands, once they're in this position, they stay in that position. So they stay here, and my right hand is fighting back. It's pushing back this way. So back, knee comes up, toes up, drive forward and land. My skipping back a little bit, feet across here. Feet across, Kosadachi, hands are still in that same position here. So this is just a Hei Sho. Hei Sho, as we use in class all the time, Hei Sho is just awasi because it's assisted. So the word awasi just means assisted, awasi yuki. You can apply it to lots of different things. Awasi Hei Sho here. So Yoi, right foot in, hands together. Itch to the side, knee comes up, toes up, drop forward, drive forward, awasi Hei Sho, Kosadachi. We'll do it from the side. So Yoi, itch, knee. I've broken that down into 2, but make it flow. So across, in. Yoi, itch, and yame. Feet together in. Us, practice that opening sequence.